how about this? Before we move on, give the people at home, your camera's right here, give the people at home, the gentlemen at home, the best possible advice you could give them to increase their body count if that's what they would like to do as a man.
Right.
There's a lot of men out there struggling. I think the stats are, it's almost like the rich are getting richer. The top guys are getting swiped on Instagram, on Bumble, on what all the apps, whatever, the
10% of men fuck 90% of the women.
The top 10% are getting all the chicks,
right.
No doubt.
Yes.
There's a bottom third that are not getting nothing. There's a couple guys that are just... Give the guys who are struggling out there the best piece of advice you could possibly give for someone who's been around the block, who's shown their true colors, and it's good colors.
Thank you. You're a good guy.
Thank you, bro. Tell all your porn star friends I'm hiring. Look in the camera. Give the gentleman out there the best piece of advice you could possibly give them.
There's two types of ways to get laid. There's the in-person way, and then there's the online way. I'd say the easiest way to get laid would be in person. You go to the bar and you shoot your shot and you try to take them home. The long game is to have a cool social media presence to then hunt with. So building up your social media, as cheesy and corny as it is, but having something that when you DM them, they want to open it, is a good play. Best DM is, can I ask you a question? Oh, can you do me a favor? Best DM slide, but first you need a good presence on social media. Have a good looking picture yourself. Have 5 things you do. You work out, what's your business, what do you look like when you're dressed, you and your friends, you and your hobby. Have that going on, make it look cool, take care of your gram. Can you do me a favor? Girl replies, what's the fuck's he gonna ask? Favor? Yeah, what is it? Send a picture of them to themselves and you say, can you introduce me? Best DM in the world.
Oh, wow. Can you introduce me to herself?
Yeah, exactly.
That's like, you ever see the guy, by the way, great advice, thank you, gentlemen. You ever see the guy, I don't know who he is. He's got a great, and then I want to go to you, he's got a great thing online where he goes up and he goes up to a girl and he goes, hey, that guy over there, he really thinks you're cute. And she's like, where? And he runs across the room. He's like,
great.
See, that's cute.
That's a cute thing.
That's cute.
That's great.
I would run in the other direction.
It's what?
I would run in the other
No,
direction.
every girl thinks it's great.
It's amazing.
Brittany, I feel like you want to throw up in your mouth a little bit. What's going on?
I just want to say, I feel like if we're giving advice to men on how to up their body count with women implied, I think the people who should be giving advice are the women here. I mean, if you want...
Absolutely not. Oh, my God, no.
Well, I'm going to offer it regardless.
Oh, my goodness.
Why not? Because you don't want to hear the truth?
You know what? Let's hear what you have to say.
Honestly, the quickest way to up your body count or up your game or land a girl is to just work on your own confidence and thirst for it. The guys who always get it are the guys that have this energy about them, that they're not living or dying by it. They're just, for instance, a guy at a bar, like a pickup line, is never gonna work on me personally. It's gonna nauseate me, it's gonna turn me off, it feels forced, it feels fake. A guy that just strikes up conversation, isn't trying too hard, isn't trying to be over the top, overly charming, overly funny, is just interesting to talk to. And then on top of that, if he's already attractive, boom, that's it. I'll go
work
home
on
with
yourself,
him,
work on your
him.
confidence.
Yeah, like the way to up your body count is not act like you're trying to up your body count.
Oh, agreed. Okay. Destiny, tell us your thoughts on what Brittany just said.
Man, I just don't want to fight with you so much, but I actually agree with her 100%.
You agree with her?
Yeah, I think that gimmicks are nice, but gimmicks, like, so the thing that you said, and I think this is really hard for guys to tell. You talked about doing that, sending the picture to the girl or whatever. I bet that actually does work for you. And you talk about that run to the bar thing. I bet that does work for you. But that
I don't do that. I'm saying that guy did that.
But I'm saying that it would work for you guys because you already have kind of like so much going for you. I don't know how to describe this, but there are some guys, and don't take this personally if you're one of these guys. Some guys just have a demeanor where it's like, ugh, like, you're a cool guy, and they don't even. The thing that sucks is they don't even necessarily say anything wrong. They don't do anything wrong. They're not even like creepy or whatever. But they just like they're like, meh. And then there are other guys where, and you can tell immediately when you're talking to a guy that's interesting, that's captivating. You can tell, and it's not just because he's tall or he wears the right cologne. There's just like an energy that they have where after you're talking for like 2 minutes, you're like, this is a guy that I could definitely fuck, or I could definitely vibe with. Whether I don't know if that comes from just confidence or self-esteem or being interested or interesting, but there's like an energy that once you have that, you can do almost anything and probably be okay.
So how do you translate that into an online message? Because today media and social, that's a lot of dating. That's also taken a lot of the in-person dating away. So how do you translate, like give them advice, how do you translate that confidence or that aura online when you're messaging?
I think
because I think that's maybe something that could work for girls online. That wouldn't work for me, but
I think
how would you
it'll
translate
in the
that?
way that you talk, but the online thing is more difficult because the numbers are so skewed. For it to work online, his strategy of you have to have, and Tristan talks about this too, having a good social media presence is important. So bought 10,000 followers, who the fucking cares? Buy 10,000 followers, rent a couple cars, pay for a few girls, get like 10 pictures and make yourself look good, rent a suit or whatever, be next to a car, do that shit. Have like some social media presence so that when you DM the girl, you're past the Tinder bullshit, you're already in her inbox, get your little fucking check mark if you can. Once you're in, then hopefully the
Because all you're doing is hunting with your page.
You're saying fake it till you make it, and the Instagram page is that.
Well, but you have to have something underneath. If you're like one of those guys that I described before, where it's just like, then having the pictures and everything will get you in the DM box, but then it'll just
This goes back to
all
what
they
he
do is
said
check your
about
page. And
this is what he said about what Ryan said about you. There's in person, and there's online. Now just think for a second.
Yeah.
Before 10 years ago, there was only in person.
right.
I know.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now we're giving online influence. What I will say, when it comes to in person, there's something called the 7-38-55 rule. Have you ever familiar with this?
No.
How much math are
Okay.
we doing?
We'll
here?
talk about
know,
it.
my brain
my head hurts.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
saw
the
it the other day. The
7-38-55.
girl Elsa talks about it. She'll be on the show in a few weeks. Elsa Marek, shout out to her. 7-38-55. I don't know if that math adds up. Here's what it is. 7-38-55. 7% is what you say. Okay? 38% is how you look. And 55% is your full-on vibe. And
1,000%
confidence.
agree.
Yes.
You agree?
Absolutely agree.
So, like, the old Joey from Friends thing, how you doing? He said 3 fucking words.
but it's how we said it.
But
But
it's
he's
his
like,
vibe.
how
Yeah.
you doing?
Right.
The girl's like, oh, damn, vibe, confidence, swag. I have one buddy in Minnesota. It helps that he's 6'9" and millionaire, good looking, but all he does is, what's up, baby? The girl's like, oh, like,
Right.
I swear on my life.
Yeah.
But the point is, take it, what I'm saying here with a grain of salt. The words are meaningless. The vibe, the confidence, the swagger, that's what it's all about.
I'll tell you the
Right?
line I
Ladies,
used on
no?
It's something that
Totally agree.
Yes?
it
Yeah.
speaks for itself. That's the energy, and I don't think it's about
No.
playing hard to get or negging or anything else like that. It's like if you have that self-confidence, and it's a little bit. What I was going to say earlier is there's a difference between a guy who's out there just wanting to. I could say fuck, right? Just wanted to fuck.
You just did.
Okay, yeah, well, okay. YOLO, rip the seal.
This guy was talking about masturbating.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Yeah, Catholic guilt. Sorry. There's the energy of when it's a guy that just wants to fuck just to fuck and will fuck anything, and then you have this energy, which I think is chemistry, when you're like, we want to fuck each other, and that's chemistry, that's vibe, that's something intangible. It's the quickest thing to smell on a guy at a bar or even in a DM.
I'll tell you
When
the
it's
line I
he's
used
just
on
trying
Brie,
to.
my girl.
Yes.
Yeah, so cringy, but because of how I said it, I think it worked.
Well, you could do anything with that smile over there, right there.
So I
Okay.
said, who are you? I love you. You're perfect. I'm obsessed with you. Look, I know you're never going to talk to me again. Just give me your Instagram so I can go home, jerk off it later. That's what I said to her. And she was like, what the fuck is
In
wrong with you?
person.
She goes, do you have Tourette's? I'm like,
Gentlemen, do not say that to ladies
Oh, no,
out
but
there.
like, so that
Only
what
a
he just
guy
said-
like that who interviews porn stars can pull that off.
But I think what he
Don't
just
do
said.
that. So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.